All right, happy Thursday, everyone. December 11th. I know I joke throughout the year that I don't know how many days till Christmas, because that's one of those like, it seems like time just keeps speeding up. All right, thankfulness Thursday. Quick reminder, what is gratitude? Here's a definition. It's not the definition, but I like to think of it as this embodied experience. So we know it's happening because we feel it in the body. It might be butterflies, a little adrenaline rush, this feeling of lightness. And it usually accompanies a cognitive process, some kind of awareness where it's like, oh my gosh, something really good happened. And so we've benefited from someone or some circumstance or something that's happened, and we feel it in the body. And the kicker at the end is when you realize it had nothing to do with you, right? So it's literally a gift. So that person didn't have to do what they were doing, but they did it anyway, and you were the beneficiary. Or that food didn't have to taste that good, or you didn't, whatever the circumstance is, it's something that's beyond you putting in effort and making it happen. It's more like, oh my gosh, I got so lucky. And that's the experience of gratitude. So there's two parts to it. The first one is you got to notice it, right? If you don't notice it and you're skating on by, then kind of all bets are off because you're not even aware that something good has happened. And then the second piece that I think really amplifies it is that recognition or that awareness that this is something that's outside of me that's happening to me. So this goodness or the positivity that I'm feeling is coming from the outside in. So I was hoping today we'd spend a few minutes just dropping into that place and seeing if we can notice those two steps of first noticing the positivity, what it feels like in the body, and then that awareness of like, oh, it's happening to me from the outside. So let's try it out. Close your eyes. Let's just slow down. I know I've been going a million miles an hour. So noticing the sound of your breath sort of resonating in the skull, sensation of breath in your belly. The body just breathes on its own. Breath comes, it goes. See if you can really feel into it. Just notice it. I guess so. A doorway into gratitude right here is gratitude for breath. Feels good to breathe, but differently when we're out of breath, it doesn't feel so good because, well, we're not breathing very well. So breathing smoothly and calmly, there's a positivity there. I'm just noticing that this is happening to us. The body's doing the breathing. And the conscious part of us is simply noticing that the body's breathing. So right there is a doorway into some gratitude. And bring to mind someone you love, someone you care about, and then notice as you're thinking about them, notice that embodied experience. It feels good to think of them and picture them in your mind, imagining that, what it's going to be like when you get together with them the next time, right? That there's There's a physiological imprint in the body of what it's like to have that experience. So start there, notice that. And then the second part here is the realization that you had nothing to do with them being who they are. Like we're just beneficiaries of they are who they are, and we get to experience them that way. They are who they are without us doing anything. So it's a gift. We're lucky that we get to have them doing what they're doing. And then think of a material possession that's really important or useful to you. Could be your computer, it could be a guitar, a piano, could be a kitchen utensil that you like to use. Just think of a like a material thing, and then just notice what's it like to interact with that object. Like what's it like when you play that instrument, or you turn your TV on and there's the game that you've been hoping for that you get to watch, whatever it is. Notice how it feels good. And follow that up with the awareness that all of that is happening to you or for you. Like when you turn the TV on and get to watch the game or the event that you're looking for, it's in many ways a very passive sort of receptive experience. We just hit the button and boom, there it is. Just like having that awesome person in your life, boom, there they are. They're just awesome and they like you and it feels wonderful to be with them. It's just happening for us. And then think of a place in the great outdoors. Maybe it's a park, maybe it's a favorite hike that you have along the creek or in a meadow or along the beach, someplace outdoors. Same thing. Just notice how that affects you. What's it like to be out there, benefiting from the beauty, the expansiveness, the air? And again, noticing and appreciating that you had nothing to do with it, right? We're out there placing each blade of grass or the trees or making sure the sunset was over there and not over there. It's just like, it's all just happening. We just get to receive it. See if you can feel into that. And shifting gears to an activity that you enjoy. It's again, maybe it's playing an instrument or cooking or physical athletic activity, mental activity. It doesn't really matter. Just think of something that you experience joy when you do it. Again, just noticing what that feels like in your body to know that you get to pick up your knitting needles and get after making that scarf or that sweater, whatever it is. And then even there, noticing, you know, like just the good luck and the circumstance of having found that activity. there's the parallel universe in which you never got to experience what it's like to do that thing and experience the joy in it. Makes me wonder how many other things are out there that I've yet to experience that I don't know how joyful or fun they would be. And some food, just think of one of your favorite foods that you enjoy preparing or eating, and just again, the sensation, the experience of what it's like to smell it, taste it, swallow, and just noticing the good fortune of having been introduced to that food and having the taste buds that allow you to experience pleasure at eating that. And there's plenty of people that don't like the foods that I like, and I just appreciate that I'm lucky that I get to enjoy the stuff that I like to eat. So it's really just bringing awareness to that. And then last but not least, something about yourself, quality about your character, maybe your body, your personality, something you can look at and say, gosh, life wouldn't be the same if I didn't embody this quality, and how lucky am I that I get to be me in this capacity. And then comes the humility, or the humble question of, what exactly did I do to, create that quality? Like my sense of humor, my looks, my capacity for empathy or compassion. Maybe I was just kind of born with it, or it was just given to me, and I'm just running with it. I'm just appreciating that. In my experience, the more we pay attention to things that feel good in our life, the more we realize that those good things they're literally gifts. Sometimes we have to work, we have to do things to accomplish them or get that reward, but most part, I guess it's being handed to us. And I think there's something really wonderful about just noticing that and appreciating it. So take a deep breath in and out through the mouth, relaxing the chest, your hands, the belly, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In through the nose, and then softening again into the chest, belly, the shoulders, the hands, just letting it go. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. Come on back. All the time we got today, folks. Um, I will be back. Tomorrow is kind of a cool day. So the whole CIT team is getting together. We got folks flying in from Boulder, from Hawaii, from Southern California, from all kinds of places. We're going to do a live session at noon tomorrow, and I'll show you guys the whole CIT crew. It's rare that we all get together like this, but if you can make it, that would be awesome. So hope you can make it.